Welcome back to Foraging and Cooking with Kids. If you go foraging for food in the wild, be 100% sure that you pick the right kind. Use books and apps to make no mistakes. And kids, never eat anything out of the wild without asking a parent. Fall arrived here in Wyoming. The turkeys are coming daily, up to 3 times. They're coming into our yard and try to find everything what is edible. They also share the food with our ducks. Our deers are coming too. We gave them our pumpkins from Halloween. How colder it gets, how harder it is to forage some wild food. So I will find you something pretty cool. Did you know that the honey locust tree, that their seed pods are edible? I'm sure when you were young you were picking them up and just were shaking them because it sounds so cool. My kids do that too. And yes, you can eat those. Honey locusts, also known as the thorny locust or thorny honey locust. The name locust is translated to prickly plant and honey because the fruit is sweet and sticky like honey. The trunk is covered in thorns usually, but you will still always find the thorns on the branches. They can reach the size up to 8 inches in length. But there's also domestic kinds what can develop thorns but don't generally do. Those are the kinds what people commonly buy to put them in their yard. The tree can reach a height up to 100 feet, 30 meters, and grows super fast. The honey locust tree has also amazing health benefits. It got used to heal smallpox and measles, even an anti-cancer treatment that lets the cancer not grow so fast, for whooping cough, colds, and sore throat. An amazing tree, and I'm sure you know where you can find one of those trees near you, or for sure saw one before. There's also a false one, the black locust. They're very similar, so pay very good attention to the right signs. The flowers in the springtime are bigger on the black locust and the thorns are smaller. But the seed pods, what we are after, is actually very easy to identify. The black locust seed pods are smaller and grow straight like pea pods and are only between 2 and 4 inches long, 5 to 10 centimeters. The honey locust seed pods are way longer. They grow to between 12 and 18 inches long, 20 to 30 centimeters, and curve up. The first documented use of the honey locust timber was by the Native Americans in the Tennessee area. They used it to make bows and ate the crushed seed pods. This is what we are doing today.
Happy. What? Happy face. Happy face.
Put them in here.
People.
First, we wash them very thoroughly. Then we cook water and lay them in the boiling water. Then we turn the heat off, push them as much down as we can, and I used a little pot to put it on top to squish it down and let it sit overnight. In the morning, we start taking them apart.
Was that is this present? Under here. Here.
Pull it all open like this. See? Then you take the seeds out.
Wow.
And this pulp is the sweet pulp, which you just can eat like that. In the spring, summertime, when the fruit appears, you can just suck out the sweet pulp. But as soon they get older again, the sweetness turns a little bit bitter again. Then they dry up, and all kind of animals love them.
I tried.
Yeah, look at that. Look how easy that was. Alright, so you take the seeds off of this one, and you take the seeds off of this one.
It sounds a little funny.
Sounds a little funny. With laying them in the water, they're getting soft again, and you can work with them. So we separate the seeds from the seed pods, and out of the seeds we will make coffee substitute.
Yes, simply. Even saying.
You can lick your fingers afterwards. It's sweet.
I just like them on my shirt. It's so sweet. You can even eat them.
It's very sweet, the pulp, huh?
Yeah. I don't eat them. But we do.
A different method to open them easier is just to cut an edge off and open it a little easier.
Cooking my kids does not like it. God, I think likes it.
God likes it?
Yeah. He actually does. I go over my present now, Mom. This is.
Now we cut them in smaller pieces to dehydrate them and put them in the coffee grinder right after.
That's big.
That big.
That's big.
No, too big.
That's big.
A little bigger. That's it. First.
I'm doing this. Oh yeah.
It has an amazing, very, very sweet smell, but don't breathe in too much. It will make you sneeze. It's a little pack.
Check it out. Yeah. Wow. Oh, yummy.
Yummy. We're making today honey locust custard. For the honey locust custard, we need 4 egg yolks, 50-gram honey locust powder, 2 tablespoons of starch, and 400 milliliter of milk. If you would like to not use the honey locust powder, use 25 grams of sugar, because the honey locust powder is not as sweet as real sugar. We start heating up the milk and leave a little bit within, where we mix all the other ingredients with together. As soon as it starts bubbling, we start mixing our egg yolk mixture into the milk. We keep on mixing till it starts thickening. As long as the custard is still hot, we put it in little bowls for the kids. It is very, very delicious, but the kids didn't like that it's not as sweet as they're used to it, so we put a little bit more sweetener on top. Now to the seeds. So, how I said before, the seeds is a coffee substitute. So we start roasting them on a frying pan. I roasted them for 15 minutes. Coffee substitute. It doesn't mean that it is like coffee, just you roast it like coffee and you grind it like coffee and you brew it like coffee. But it does not have caffeine within it. It is like a very nice honey locust tea, sweet and bitter, so I mixed some honey within it and it was very good. A honey locust tree. I think that's a pretty cool tree. So I hope we will see you next week. Till then, winter hits always fast and early here in Wyoming, but we try to show you what you still can find to eat in the wintertime. Till next time, stay healthy and happy, and we see you next week with Foraging and Cooking with Kids.